And good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. I'm Brent Apperson, here live in the studio with you. Dave Burney is not here in the studio, but he is in Broken Bow, and he is headed to the municipal building here in Broken Bow, where they will be getting ready for a special pancake ham and egg feed coming up today to celebrate President's Day. And we're going to find out all about that coming up here within this half hour. So a special remote to get things started on the breakfast show today. Stay tuned for that. In the meantime, let's get you caught up to date on your school lunch menus as we go back to school with the kids here on this Monday. And let's take a look at COZAD. Their menu on this 16th day of February is showing classic Crispito with nachos and steamed broccoli. Also Taco Joe on a bun and the pizza bar. Some of your choices at COZAD today. At Gothenburg, their menu today showing made fresh tater hot dish with dinner roll, chicken nuggets with dinner roll. Grill station combo at Gothenburg today's a crispy chicken sandwich basket. Also made fresh pepperoni pizza, a fresh baked combo sub, and make it fresh salad station with crispy chicken with flatbread. Those are your choices at Gothenburg today. All right, Arcadia School lunch menu today on this Monday showing hamburgers at Arcadia. At Thetford today, chicken nuggets. Let's see your school lunch menu at Litchfield today, Mexican rice bowls at Litchfield. All right, let's continue with more school lunch menus, and let's go to Sargent next, where their menu on this 16th day of February is showing macho nachos, also corn, fruit cup, dinner roll, and milk, your lunch menu at Sargent today. At Arnold School, macaroni and cheese along with chicken nuggets, your lunch menu at Arnold. At Callaway today, serving chicken legs as the lunch menu at Callaway today. Let's see, on Soma Myrna today, spicy chicken stir-fry, barbecue rib sandwich, and the Uncrustable cheese and cracker platter. That'll be at Soma Myrna. And let's see, your menu at Ansley today is showing chicken fry with mashed potatoes and vegetables. That's your menu at Ansley. And those are today's school lunch menus. Let's take a look now at your menu for the Prairie Pioneer Center in Broken Bow. And today, they will be serving Sloppy Joe Tater Tot Casserole with peas and fruit. Of course, I always appreciate a phone call ahead of time if you plan to join them for lunch at the Prairie Pioneer Center. The number to call is 872-6121. All right, looks like Dave is getting hooked up for our special remote broadcast here this morning, so we're going to take a time out. And we will plan to go visit with Dave here in just a minute or two, so keep it right here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Good morning, Captain.
Good morning, Captain.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Ready to turn that yard into a total showstopper? Well, the Garden Center in Broken Bow has the ultimate game plan for you. It starts with their powerful iron-rich formula designed to help your lawn grow richer, greener, and thicker while knocking weeds out of the picture. The Garden Center covers you from the first spring weed prevention and broadleaf control to summer feeding and that crucial fall winterizer. Go all in with the full program and save 10%. Plus, the Garden Center will help you get the right spreader setting for a perfect application. And if you need a spreader, you can even borrow one of theirs. Stop in today and see the difference it makes with the Garden Center's 5-step program.
Looking for a place where creativity, community, and quilting come together? Visit Stitched by Jessie Rose in Taylor, Nebraska, your hometown quilt shop for beautiful fabrics, kits, classes, and long-arm quilting services. This February, don't miss their Handy Quilter hands-on education event. Learn long-arm quilting with expert guidance, no machine required. And just for the radio listeners, stop in and say, I heard it on the radio, let's stitch something beautiful, and receive a free fat quarter. Stitched by Jessie Rose in Taylor. Visit stitchedbyjessierose.com or call 708-2796.
7:35 is the time on this President's Day, and they are busy getting prepared for a big day at the Municipal Building in Broken Bow because that's where they will be serving their annual pancake ham and egg feed. There will be two opportunities to enjoy this. One is around the lunchtime period from 11 until 1, and then later tonight they'll be serving from 4 until 7. It's to sponsor the VFW Scholarship Benefit. So let's find out more and go live to the Municipal Building as we say good morning to to Dave Burney.
Thank you very much, Brent. Yes, we're here live at the Municipal Building, and as Dell said, all our friends are here, just Dell and I.
Yeah, just Dave and I, and we're looking at about, 300-400 empty chairs, so hanging out with all our friends, so here we are.
Yeah, you got things pretty well set up as far as the table and chairs go.
Yeah, we came in yesterday, a bunch of guys, and we got it set up, so we're just ready to go. We're going to start cracking eggs here in about 15 minutes, but when everybody heard that you were coming, nobody wanted to show up, so.
I'm sorry, I have that effect
You have
on
that
people.
effect,
That's how many friends I have.
Absolutely.
No, you got a lot of great people that you work with. You got this already set up. That certainly helps. And let's talk about tickets a little bit. I know there was some advanced tickets on sale, but you really don't need them to come, right?
Yeah, correct. You can just walk in today. We're going to serve from 11 to 1 and then again from 4 to 7. Tickets are $4 for youth, 12 and under, and then $7 for adults. So if you don't have a ticket, don't worry, just come on in.
Okay. I should mention, too, almost forgot to at the top of this broadcast, that Culligan Water is sponsoring this particular spot.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't, but that's always positive. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
As we say on the breakfast show, we'll send you a bill.
There you go. That's good. I've been hearing you say that lately. Yeah, so keep mentioning me, okay?
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
You can just send me bills.
Okay.
Send them all you want.
Oh, good.
I'll tell Christine to file them. Yeah.
Yeah. File 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good place for them.
But so what we're doing here today is our annual ham and egg pancake feed. Our proceeds go to our scholarship fund. The last few years we've been able to give out $3,000 in scholarships, and we've already decided this year in advance that we are going to award $3,000 in scholarships. One will be a $1,500 scholarship, one will be a $1,000 scholarship, and one will be a $500 scholarship. Right. One thing we did this year, we are opening it up to more students. It's not going to be just VFW family members anymore. So we're excited about that. All the guidance counselors in the county have that info. So if you're a student out there, talk to your guidance counselor and get an application, get it filled out. It's due March 1st.
Okay, March 1st is the
Yep.
deadline. Is that just through the foundation, or is it just through
Through us? Yep.
Through you guys?
We've so far we're still just doing it through
Okay.
the VFW.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very
Yep.
good. Okay. And is there any other things happening with the feed today? I know in the wintertime you have some ceremonies and
Yeah.
so forth.
So I'm glad you asked that. We are going to have, I believe, 4 quilts of valor being presented at 6 o'clock tonight. So,
Okay.
and the 4 that I know are very deserving of it. So yeah, come on out if you want to see something a little, come out around that time and you'll be able to see them being awarded.
Okay.
So should be a good event.
Well, it's certainly going to be nice enough to get out for the folks who, may not, if it was a little slick or snowy or something like that. We're not even close to that. So there's no reason the weather's going to slow you down.
No, not at all. I got out of my pickup this morning. I thought, oh, it's a little chilly out. And I'm like, well, it is February. You can't have 70 every day in February. So.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's great for events like this, especially for the older folks who, they're pretty good about coming even when it's very, very cold. But they don't have to worry about that today.
No, it should be a great day for this. Hope to have a great turnout. We're excited.
Okay, all right.
So,
how's this compare in preparation to the soup? Soups?
this is a little more relaxed because you can kind of do it a little at a time, where the soup, you kind of got to get it on in the morning.
Yeah.
And thanks to you, I had a can opener that I got to open the cans with.
Still working?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Another highlight of the year, we got a new blender.
Oh, man.
If you recall from last year, the blender got dropped in the eggs and about was the end of somebody. So hopefully this one, it hasn't been unboxed yet, but hopefully this one doesn't happen that way.
Brand new, ready
Brand
to
new.
go.
Let's hope it works.
Well, Del, appreciate you and all the members of the VFW who put this on. It's a long-time tradition. I think it means a lot to people more than just coming to have the pancakes. So.
Absolutely, yes. Another thing I will mention, our scholarship this year, we always just called it our VFW 3576 scholarship. Well, we've renamed that this year. It's our VFW Post 3576 Wayne Mills Memorial Scholarship.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yep.
Very special.
Yep.
Okay.
So-
run those times down again real quick.
So we're going to serve again from 11 to 1, and then again from 4 to 7. Tickets are $7 for adults and $4 for 12 and under.
All right, Del, thanks a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming
You
out.
want me to hang around here? It's kind of
As my bodyguard, right? You can have a donut with me. I brought donuts and good water. There's good water. I always bring good water.
You do?
Yeah.
Where's that come from?
A bottle.
No, but I have to ask you again. Where's that come from, Del?
It comes from Culligan.
Okay, I'll send you a bill on that.
There you go. Please do.
Thanks, Del.
Yep.
Appreciate it. We'll send it back to studio.
All right, thank you, Dave. Cha-ching. There we go. And don't forget, Culligan helped bring you the remote here this morning. Cha-ching. There you go. All right, thank you, Del, and thank you, everybody who puts this on each and every year. It's a wonderful event, and just to recap the information you just heard, they'll be serving from 11 until 1, also from 4 to 7 today at the Broken Bow Municipal Building. Again, cost for adults is $7. Children 12 and under will be admitted for $4. All right, let's take a little music time out. When we come back, we'll play the game, give you a chance to win a prize. So keep it right here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. And we're back on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Brent with you here in the studio. Excuse me, and let's play the game for you now and give you an opportunity to win a delicious breakfast sandwich from Howdy Coffee Company in Broken Bow. All right, we're asking questions about hearts because we're coming off Valentine's Day, of course, from this past weekend. So here is your question for today. The award a soldier in the U.S. military receives for injuries experienced in battle against enemy forces and for courageous behavior is called a blank heart. What color is it? Is it a white heart, the purple heart, a green heart, or a blue heart? What is the answer? If you know it, call us at 872-2801. You'll win yourself a free breakfast sandwich from Howdy's here in Broken Bow. Number to call is 872-2801.
Dave and Brent
Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
on KCNI KBBN Radio.
Recover your health. If you are suffering from an illness, surgery, or injury, Team Physical Therapy can get you back on your feet again with today's most advanced physical therapy treatments. 872-5111. Our highly trained physical therapists evaluate and treat a wide range of physical conditions. Team Physical Therapy is committed to a timely and effective recovery for each of our patients. Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
We are here for you, no matter where it works best to meet. Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. We may have closed our Broken Bow office, but that doesn't mean Lori and I aren't ready to hit the road to meet where it's most convenient for you. Whether that's your home, conference rooms, coffee shops, or a picnic table in the park, we'll bring our competitive, trusted coverage to you. You can also come by our Callaway office Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. until 5, or Fridays, 7:30 a.m. till noon, or call 836-2201 and let's talk so we can go to work for you at Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency.
All right, we have our contestant on the line. Good morning. Who are we speaking with?
Carrie.
Well, hi there. How are you today?
Doing good.
All right, let's see if we can make your day even better and win a prize. The award a soldier in the U.S. military gets for injuries experienced in battle against enemy forces and for courageous behavior is called a white heart, a purple heart, a green heart, or a blue heart. What do you think?
A Purple Heart.
It is the Purple Heart, of course. And where's the bell? There it is. Here we go. Now we can make you a winner. There you go. Yes, Purple Heart is the answer. So we're going to put your name on a certificate that'll get you a free breakfast sandwich at Howdy's here in Broken Bow. So come on out and see us when you can.
Thank you very much.
Hey, thanks for calling. Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
You too. All right, 7:48 is the time. Well, it's Monday, and every Monday they break out the new ad at the grocery cart in Broken Bow. We'll come back and kind of give you some of the specials that are listed in it after a little Eric Clapton here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. 7:52 is the time. Well, the new ad has come out for the grocery cart in Broken Bow. It'll run today through February 22nd. So let's take a look at some of the things that are listed in it for this week. In the meat department, 93% lean ground round is $6.68 a pound. Center cut boneless pork chops are $2.68 a pound. Rump roast on sale for $6.98 a pound, and boneless in loin pork roast $1.98 a pound. The 2.5-pound bag of Best Choice all-natural bone-in chicken wing portions is $8.48 this week. Fresh frozen Best Buy boneless skinless chicken breast fillets are $2.88 a pound. Johnsonville family-size meatballs or brat patties are $6.98, and Sea Park breaded shrimp $5.98 for the box. Prairie Fresh natural smoked sliced bacon packages on sale for $4.98. Fairberry Red or Tomboy, Tomboy hot dogs are $4.98. Let's see. Foster Farms mini corn dogs, they're on sale. Packages are $4.48 this week. Pillsbury Grands biscuits are 2 for $5. Best Choice Parmesan cups are on sale for $1.98. Dannon Activia yogurts on sale for $2.88. Sunny D citrus beverage, the big containers are $3.48. Best Choice cinnamon rolls are $2.25. Kraft Belvita shredded cheese get 2 for $4, and Best Choice American cheese slices are $2.25. As we check out some of the other specials on sale this week at the grocery cart, Pick Sweet clear bag vegetables get 2 for $6. P.F. Chang's entrees are $7.98. Hungry Man dinners are 2 for $7. Best Choice French toast sticks are $2.98. Frawley's fruit popsicles are $4.48, and pails of Best Choice ice cream are on sale for $5.98 this week. Other grocery savings that you'll find: Frito-Lay Cheetos, $3.98 for the bag. Progresso or Old El Paso soups are 2 for $4. Top ramen noodles get 3 for $1. Also, Country Hearth split-top wheat bread on sale this week for $3.38, and Sara Lee Artisano bread is $3.38 for the loaf. Kraft tartar, sweet and sour, horseradish, or cocktail sauce. Either one, $1.98 in the bottle this week. Best Choice saltine crackers are on sale for $1.78 for the box. Campbell's SpaghettiOs get 4 cans for $5, and Old El Paso taco seasonings are just 98 cents for the packet this week. As we go to the produce section, California navel oranges on sale for 88 cents a pound. Red or green seedless grapes are $1.98 a pound. Fresh cucumbers, 68 cents each. Extra large green bell peppers are 78 cents each. 3-pound bag of fresh yellow onions, $1.98. Red ripe on the vine tomatoes are $1.98 a pound. Green cabbage on sale, 68 cents a pound. 5-pound bag of Michigan Fuji apples are $4.98. And Dole shredded lettuce packages are on sale for 2 for $3. Other store-wide savings this week: Post Honey Bunches of Oats cereal is $2.98. Kellogg's cereals are on sale 2 for $6. Ben's Original Family Size Ready Rice, $3.98. Best Choice Shake and Pour Pancake Mix, 2 for $5. Betty Crocker Cookie Mix, $2.98. Bumblebee Solid White Tuna, 4 cans for $5. Betty Crocker Muffin Mix on sale for $2.98. Best Choice Vegetable or Canola Oil is $4.98. And Best Choice Cajun Mountain or Club Trail Mix on sale for $5.98 this week. A couple of the specials in the deli this week at the GK: Kretschmar Virginia Honey or Smoked Ham is on sale for $6.98 a pound, and sliced-to-order Kretschmar Swiss Cheese, $8.98 a pound. And those are some of the specials that you're going to find this week at the grocery cart in Broken Bow.
Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. The search for Nancy Guthrie enters day 18, and investigators now believe the kidnapper purchased his clothing and face mask from Walmart. CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti.
Investigators are now focusing on items they believe the suspect was wearing the night Guthrie was taken on February 1st.
Stalemate in Washington on the two-day-old partial government shutdown. Republican Tom Emmer scratching his head over Democratic demands on CBS Mornings.
Now they want ICE, law enforcement agents to show IDs, but they don't think people should show an ID to vote. There's some type of intellectual disconnect.
Former President Obama comments on a racist video posted by President Trump showing the Obamas as apes.
I think it's important to recognize that the majority of the American people find this behavior deeply troubling.
The former president on the Brian Tyler Cohen podcast on YouTube. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
In Nebraska news, in a story released by KOLN, the Crete Police Department is warning the community regarding a disturbing text message scam that they say is targeting the area. In the last 24 hours, multiple residents have filed reports about messages from unknown numbers with local area codes saying they have kidnapped a family member, according to the Crete Police. The scammers will threaten to hurt or kill the family member if their demands are ignored or if the police are contacted. If you receive this message, the Crete Police advise to not do the following. Do not respond. Engaging with the scammer confirms your number is active. Do not send money. Scammers may demand payment by wire transfer, cryptocurrency, or gift cards. Do not click links. These messages may contain malware or phishing links that could steal your personal data. And do not delete the message. Keep the text message to possibly serve as evidence for the department's investigation. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's news source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
Tyler Reddick won the Daytona 500. Chase Elliott led late but crashed on the final lap and finished fourth. The race time was moved up an hour, so it finished just before the rain arrived. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. finished second. The winning car's co-owner is Michael Jordan. The NBA All-Star Game was in Los Angeles. It was won by the USA Stars team. The MVP was Anthony Edwards. It was a new format this year. 4 12-minute games were played. One team of international players, 2 teams of American players in a round-robin tournament. The NBA regular season resumes this Thursday. The NHL is off for Olympic break until Wednesday the 25th. At the Olympics on the ice, men's hockey for the USA won 5-1 over Germany to go to 3-0 in the tourney so far, winning their group. Canada 10-2 over France. U.S. women will face Sweden on Monday in a semifinal. And Colin Morikawa was the golf winner at Pebble Beach by 1 stroke.
Here's your weatherology forecast. A fire weather watch begins at noon tomorrow and remains in effect until 8 p.m. tomorrow night. Daytime highs approaching 72. Today, under mainly sunny skies, west winds around 5 miles per hour. Lows level off around 37. Tonight, mainly cloudy skies expected. Highs level off around 75. Tomorrow, mainly sunny. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
It's true, many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than preparing for retirement. But if you think your retirement needs deserve more attention, I agree, and I'd like to help. I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Tim McCaslin.
And I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Janet Lawhorn.
Together, we can give your long-term retirement strategy the attention it deserves. Stop by our office on the north side of the square in Broken Bow or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
3 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. Let's go outside and find out what it really feels like with Jack Simpson. Jack, what's it like out there?
Well, it feels absolutely gorgeous. I think I'm finally getting over my sickness. It's going to be a wonderful week. 22 under a mostly clear sky. Winds are calm. Barometric pressure at 2981. Humidity at 90%. No rain or snow in the last 24 hours with only 1/100th of precipitation for the month. A high yesterday of 65 and an overnight low of 25.
All right, Jack, thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Come on back in. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, 4 minutes past the hour. 8. I'll try that again. 4 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. We'll be right back.
There are many good reasons to pre-select your family memorial. During the months of January and February, Palmer Monument Company is giving you one more good reason: their annual winter sale. Come and see them today with the coupon from the newspaper and receive additional savings off their already reduced prices.
Hi, this is Chris Smith with the Palmer Monument Company. It's our goal to assist you in selecting the memorial that best fits your family needs. And with our sale, we'll save you money too.
During the annual winter sale at Palmer Monument Company in Lexington and Broken Bow.
Hi, I'm Roxanne Converse Whiting, Director of Community Education at Gothenburg Health. Our team continues to be committed to supporting you through every stage of life. Well Ahead means providing advanced specialty services and everyday wellness. You're never alone in caring for yourself or the people you love. We're here to walk beside you, offering expert providers, modern services, and a commitment to complete wellness. Your health matters today, tomorrow, and for the years to come. Gothenburg Health, well ahead.
Just like technology and all of this talk about AI, the world of construction and home design is always evolving too. At Ansley Lumber and Supply, they are committed to having the very latest in materials as well as the tools you need to tackle the job. Wanting to get in on the barn-dominium craze? Well, Ansley Lumber and Supply has everything from the plans and framing to the windows, insulation, and shingle material you need. If your project is a little smaller than building a new home, they have what you need for those too. Ansley Lumber and Supply. Visit them on Main Street in Ansley.
All right, let's talk about something that it's in the past, but still, it's most recent, was all the wrestling that took place up at the high school this past weekend. And I know, Brent, you were with the coaches and started about 9 o'clock and ended up in the evening, so it was kind of a long one.
We came on the air just in front of 9, and we sent it back to automation and the playlist at 8 o'clock that evening. So, yes, it was a big day. It was a long day, but my goodness, what great competition. So congratulations to everybody who qualified for the state tournament out of the C4 district meet, which was where we were at, and happened live at Broken Bow High School on Saturday. Also, congratulations to all of our area competitors from around the state who made it to the state tournament in Omaha. A lot of district competition going on over the weekend, so it's all set now. Everybody knows who's going to Omaha. Girls' state tournament will start tomorrow. We'll run tomorrow and Wednesday, and then the boys' tournament will take place on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And we'll be there to cover it like we have been in the past. We'll be there for the final day of the girls' state wrestling tournament on Wednesday, and we'll take the air early at around 9 o'clock for you Wednesday morning with first-round consolation matches, and we'll have all of the area competitors live on the air for you through the final day of competition for the girls' tournament on Wednesday. And then we'll have full coverage of all of our area boys competitors who will be competing on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday in Omaha.
But.
There's a but?
There's a but.
Okay.
There's a however.
Okay.
Comma.
All right.
We're going to have some basketball before we have the wrestling.
We are, yes. Yeah, Brent and Kirk on their way to Omaha, going to take a detour, and we're going to pull off in Milford. And we're going to bring you the Broken Bow girls sub-district game tomorrow as they take on Central City from the C18 sub-district tournament. And they'll plan to tip that off at 7 o'clock tomorrow night, and we'll broadcast it for you live on KCNI radio. And then the other guys will be set up at SEM for you on Tuesday, as we'll bring you full coverage of the D28 sub-district tournament from SEM. Games will start at 5:30 with SEM against Twin Loop, and then Anselmo Myrna will take on Sand Hills Thetford. So we'll have those games for you Tuesday. We'll have them on the radio on KBBN FM, and we'll also do a live video stream of the games as well. That'll be on Tuesday from SEM. And then on Thursday, we'll have more sub-district basketball. We'll kind of see how things play out on Tuesday. We can tell you for sure, at the least, we will have a live video stream of the sub-final of the D28 sub-district championship from SEM. That'll be on Thursday, and then we'll have to kind of wait and see how everything else plays out as far as radio coverage is concerned, because, of course, we'll be live with state wrestling on Thursday night on KBBN. So that'll kind of set up the week for you.
Okay, definitely. Big week, always is. And this is just as big as the ones in the past. So get ready for a lot of wrestling and basketball. And we'll also, of course, have activities in and around our community. One of those that I wanted to let you know about and kind of remind you is that there's a blood drive tomorrow at Adams Land and Cattle, and that starts at 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. All donors will be entered for drawings, including a $20 gift card to the grocery cart and an e-gift card to an online merchant of your choice. So there's some incentive to take part in that blood drive tomorrow at Adams Land and Cattle at their office here in Broken Bow. On the Breakfast Show on this mighty fine Monday morning. Beautiful day, beautiful weekend. My goodness, the weather was April or May-like all weekend long. Not much of a breeze. Once in a while it got a little breezy, but gosh, it was gorgeous out there. And a chance to go up to Victoria Springs Park and enjoy the park and walk around a little bit, and some other people were doing that. That's not something you typically see in the month of February. So, great park. The history of that park is wonderful as well. Second state park in the state of Nebraska. Here's a couple of things that I learned yesterday from some of the history there. And we talked about it before because they had their anniversary a few years ago. But if you think about the population of Custer County right now is somewhere around 10,000 plus people. So when the governor came out in I think it was 22 or 3, to take a look at this piece of land to see whether they would kind of go along with and improve it being the second state park, they had a little picnic for the governor and a little program afterwards, and there were 1,500 people who were there to encourage the governor to, make it a state park. When they opened the park, and I believe that was in 1925, 4,500 people were there. So almost half the population of Custer County now were there to open up the park in 1925, and wasn't long after that they built a bathhouse and people went swimming there, and it was considered one of the top recreation things to do in the area. Of course, earlier they had the mineral water that they were selling as an elixir.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they had a bottling company there, right there where the park is, and one of the sayings for the elixir water was, if you drink Victoria Springs or New Helena water, you'll live forever.
Oh, nice.
Evidently, the false advertising finally caught up with them, and demand for the water went backwards on them, so they eventually closed the bottling company. But, yeah, it's pretty interesting history there. And so we went into the market and mill at Anselmo and had something good to drink, looked around at all the great pictures they have on the wall there. So a lot of history here, and you don't have to travel very far, but it just amazes me that 4,500 people gathered to open the park. I think the population at that time was somewhere near 30,000 population, so that's kind of your difference there. So that's our history lesson for today. The family of Kendry Salco has asked us to play a song in honor of Kendry, and we're going to do that a little bit later in the show. I know many of you know that Kendry was battling with cancer for at least 2 years, I think, and they have a song that she really liked that they wanted us to play today, so we're going to do that. And I also have the song that they mentioned in the obituary that they're going to be playing at tomorrow's service, which was one of her favorites as well. So we want to do that, talk about that a little bit later in the show. So if you have friends and neighbors who would like to hear that, text them, call them, let them know that before we end the show today, we're going to be playing some music by the request of Kendry's family in the Sargent area. So we'll be doing that. Also want to talk a little bit about some other things of interest. The Custer Christian School's second annual gala is coming up, and that is going to be held February 28th at the One Box Convention Center, and they're going to be having a social and silent auction at 6. Now, we've donated a 15-minute segment of the breakfast show to the Custer Christian School's annual gala, and I hope that it goes for thousands of dollars. I won't mention just what it cost you for 15 minutes, but it's not thousands of dollars. But we hope it brings thousands of dollars. And I know they're still gathering social and silent auction items. So if you're interested in helping out, call them at 308-767-2096. Excuse me. Now, they're also going to have a flavored soda bar, which is quite unique, and they'd like you to come and try that and have a good time. They're going to have a great meal along with the auction items. It's $50 a person. You can get a table of 8 for $400, and all the proceeds go to help with the Christian School's fundraising, as they are in the old Custer School here in Broken Bow, and they'd love to have you come and enjoy their evening, maybe buy an auction item or silent auction item, and have a meal and some fellowship with them on February 28th at the One Box Convention Center.
Good. Be a great event.
It's going to be a good event.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I do hope, people realize the value of the breakfast show. And we'll
Absolutely.
Get thousands and thousands of dollars.
And, you if you catch us on the right day, you might get a couple of extra minutes. If you purchase that.
It's quite possible we might give you an extra minute.
Maybe.
Now, I had a question for you.
Okay. I'll try to have an answer.
Now, I wasn't snooping. I wasn't snooping in the neighborhood.
Okay.
Neighbor.
Yes.
But I did sit out on the porch for a while this weekend because it was so darn nice. Now, there was cars all over your place yesterday. It looked like you were throwing a party, and I was a little hurt that maybe I didn't get an invite, but then I'm not really family, so I understand that. But as I was sitting there watching the neighborhood, it's my job.
Yes.
I thought, I am going to try to make a birdhouse out of a gourd.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or I've been drying several gourds for months now, and there's
Right.
a lot of them getting ready to be worked on. And if you would like, I could sand one off, smooth it out. I could varnish it or paint it. I could put a hole in it and put a rope on it and hang it from your tree, and then you'd have a bird house. And then I could still see if I could round up a feeder to go along with your wonderful bird bath. But the gourds themselves are only $2,500.
Oh,
That's what
my.
I'm hoping to get out of them. So
wow.
If you want to consider having that gourd in your yard as a memento, and I'll make sure that the money goes to good causes.
Okay.
So you might want to think that over.
Sure. I'll maybe make an appointment with my banker and see if I can take out a loan or something. I don't know if I have anything that's worth collateral that would cover that or that or not.
Well, it's possible we could work out a payment plan.
Oh, okay.
Like a personal payment plan. We wouldn't have to go, not that we don't want to go through the local banks.
Yes.
But maybe we could just have a neighborhood contract, and you could just pay so much money a month for the gourd birdhouse.
Would interest be involved
Well,
if
of
I
course.
went through you?
3.5%.
Oh, wonderful.
I mean, interest rates are higher than that, and probably double that. But I'm willing to cut the interest rate in half for my neighbor.
Ah, that's nice. You're all heart.
Thanks. Think about it.
Sure.
When it all goes crazy and the thrill is gone, the days get rainy.
Thompson provides certified DOT physicals to keep you moving safely and confidently. Some call it a CDL physical or a med card. Whatever you call it, Thompson Chiropractic handles it with professional, hassle-free care. When it's time for your next DOT physical, remember Thompson Chiropractic in Broken Bow, your dependable stop for DOT exams.
Hello, this is Carson Leapart with Burning Bank. Want to simplify your life in 2026? Sign up for mobile or online banking with Burning Bank to keep track of your accounts anywhere, anytime. At home, the gym, grocery store, day or night. Secure your banking and take control to deposit checks, transfer between accounts, view transactions, check balances, and set up automatic payments with Bill Pay. Ready to simplify your life? Download the app or visit burningbank.com. Burning Bank, member FDIC.
Everyone enjoys getting a greeting card, and at Barney Pharmacy, they are proud to continue to have a wonderful selection for you to choose from. Lean & Tree cards are available for all occasions, including humorous, Western tradition, serious, and more. Barney Pharmacy also has packaged thank you notes, notepads, list pads, and boxed greeting cards from Lean & Tree. Say exactly what you want to say with Lean & Tree products from Barney Pharmacy, downtown Broken Bow.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh gosh. Save this date.
Okay, I'll write it down.
Mark February 22nd down
Okay.
from 5 until 7 p.m. on your food calendar, because you want to plan to attend the United Methodist Men's Roast Beef Dinner. And this will be at the United Methodist Fellowship Hall. And tickets will be available at the door. No advance tickets needed there. So mark that down. They're always doing this every year, and it's delicious. So save that date. Plan on attending United Methodist Men's Roast Beef Dinner at the Fellowship Hall on February 22nd. What is that, 22nd?
That's on Sunday.
That's on Sunday.
Mhm.
Oh, perfect. Okay. All right, and also on the other side of the protein menu, fish. Knights of Columbus, February 20th. That's Friday, I believe. Yeah, Friday they're having their first fish fry at the Myrna Community Building. Delicious.
Oh, they are good.
What's this doing in here?
What's that?
This
looks like a advertisement sheet or something. An information sheet is what it looks like.
Who slipped this in here again?
What? I don't know.
Because I don't see it on my list.
I can't see it. Oh, is it for... Oh, boy. Yeah, okay.
It's not on our to-do list, but it's in
And it wasn't slipped into the pile of what we call live reads, where people basically pay to have the information announced. It's put in the nonprofit pile.
Exactly. Nonprofit pile was what I was reading about with the fish fry and the United Methodist roast beef.
Right.
And then all of a sudden up pops the 4-county prom closet.
Ah.
Well, as long as it's here, I'll read it. Now open to shop through the end of March, Saturdays 10 to 2, Sundays noon to 3, and Wednesdays 4 to 6, located at 817 South D on the north side of the square in Broken Bow. That's right by Bruning Bank. And you can still bring in gently used prom dresses for consignment during those hours, but they all already have a whole lot for you to pick from in the dresses. And they also have a few shoes and suit, coats, pants for the guys. And if you want to take a look ahead of time, you can see pictures of all the dresses on Facebook page 4-County Prom Closet. I don't know what's doing here in the nonprofit. So I know a couple of people who are involved in that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they're getting rich.
When is the first prom around the area?
Gosh.
Do they have them in March now?
I bet they do.
Yeah, I think some of them are kind of early.
I bet they do. Sandhills Journey National Scenic Byway annual conference is coming up. I think last year it was here. This year it's in Carroll at Old Ironsides, which is a steakhouse there in Carroll. And that's coming up Saturday, February 28th. Tickets are $25 per person for the luncheon, $55 per person for the luncheon, and a 2026 membership. And for more information, you can contact Linda Tion at 308-430-0786 or Scotty Ross at 308-370-1424. They'll be having a Roots Museum tour at 10 a.m., annual business meeting at 11 a.m., awards luncheon at 12 noon. They have a guest speaker at 1 o'clock, Brad Mellema, guest speaker, and a Crane Trust tour is optional, but it starts at 3 o'clock. It's the annual Sandhills Journey National Scenic Byway annual conference coming up at the end of the month, Saturday, February 28th.
I don't know if Doug is listening out there, our news director, but I believe he visited with Linda a few days ago, and I think we're playing that back on today's edition of Public Affairs.
Oh, great.
So our focus will be on the Scenic Journey Byway, and I'm guessing probably about their conference as well. So if you want to find out more, listen to Public Affairs today just after 10 o'clock on KCNI.
For power fencing needs, AeroSeed has all the supplies, including high tensile wire, posts, insulators, and energizers to build or replace a solar, electric, or battery-operated system. They offer products from Gallagher, the most practical, affordable, and dependable range of animal management systems on the market. Should anything ever go wrong with your Gallagher Energizer, you won't have to send it off somewhere to be repaired. Most often it can be repaired right at AeroSeed. Get your Gallagher power fence and supplies from AeroSeed on North 10th Avenue, Broken Bow.
They slam doors, punch walls, or blame you for their anger. That's abuse, even if they don't hit you. Fear doesn't belong in love. Get support at Healing Hearts and Families, 308-872-2420, because if something feels wrong, it probably is. Real love respects your boundaries, your voice, and your safety.
In Nebraska, honesty and integrity matter. These are the values local broadcasters live by. When others try to divide and mislead, you need a source you can trust that knows your hometown. Nebraska broadcasters aren't just voices on your radio and faces on your screen. We're your neighbors, focused on improving the communities we call home, providing verified information you can trust. KCNI, KBBN, and the Nebraska Broadcasters Association, serving our community, committed to truth.
8:35 is your time. Let's take a look at some other nonprofit activities.
Okay.
Sermons a la carte will begin soon, and they'll always be held at the United Methodist Church here in Broken Bow for some of the area churches. And they'll start at 12:05 each day on Wednesdays during Lent. And they'll begin with a half-hour worship service followed by a lunch and free will donation. Those who need to return to work will be invited to the front of the line, so come and join for a time of worship, food, and fellowship. February 18th, that's this Wednesday, Our Savior Lutheran Church will be the host, and that's the first one. Then later in February, on the next Wednesday, on the 25th, it will actually be the United Methodist Church. And then March 4th, the Free Methodist Church will be hosting. So they go all the way through March 25th on each Wednesday. And they also have a snow day in place. If one of these gets postponed, April 1st is when they'll be holding the last one if they have one canceled along the way. Ash Wednesday service held on February 18th at 7 p.m. at the Broken Bow United Methodist Church. The community is invited to join this service. And Maundy Thursday service, April 2nd at 7 p.m. at St. John's Episcopal Church. Good Friday service, probably be several of those, but one of those will be at Our Savior Lutheran Church on April 3rd. And the Easter Vigil service, scheduled for April 4th at 8 p.m. at the First Presbyterian Church. Everyone is welcome to all of these events.
Still a lot of job opportunities being posted right now on sandhillsexpress.com. To view all of them, we encourage you to check out the employment page. When you go there, you'll see that Marsh Law Office is looking to add an office assistant to their team. You would be performing administrative duties, maintaining and assisting in drafting pleadings and discovery, maintain files, exhibits, and documents, assist the attorney with calendar, scheduling, and record keeping, cross-trained in accounting and timekeeping, and of course you would be maintaining client and office confidentiality. Work experience in an office setting is certainly preferred. Bookkeeping, office management, and organization is a plus. For more information, you can reach out to this email address. You can also send your resume and cover letter to this email if you would like to apply. And it is office@nebraskafirm.com.
Thank you, Brent. Birthdays today. Andy Taylor. There's probably a lot of Andy Taylors, but this happens to be the Andy Taylor that was in the band Duran Duran and also sang and played in Power Station. Andy Taylor is 65 today. John McEnroe is 67, of course, famous tennis player with a temper, and also now does a lot of commentation for tournaments in the tennis world. And last but not least, Ice-T.
Oh,
68 today. That's how long. That's how long that art form has been going.
Yeah, an accomplished actor too.
Yeah,
Ice-T. I always get Ice-T and Ice Cube mixed up.
Well,
but Ice-T is Ice-T's the one on Law and Order, SVU.
Bum bum.
Right? Yes, bum bum.
Yeah. Yeah, my wife can tell you about every episode of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of a go-to when there's nothing else to watch.
I hear you.
Let's see here. Yeah, I guess that's about it. The Weeknd, 36 today, been turning out hits since his debut album in 2013. One of those would be his hit "Save Your Tears." Does not ring a bell with me, but does it with you?
Well, what rings a bell with me, with him, is 2-3 years ago, somewhere in there, he was your halftime entertainment at the Super Bowl.
Oh, I forgot that.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that funny how you have all the controversy and so forth, and you say, I liked him, I didn't like him, and then 2 years later you can't remember who was there?
Yeah.
That's the way we are. I think that's just human nature. I think.
Yes.
Oh, yes. March is getting closer. It won't be long. We'll be on daylight savings time.
Oh, heavens. Really?
Yeah, real early in March.
Wow.
Yeah. Also, it will be the beginning of a new game.
Think you can read a DJ's mind? Then get ready for Mind Match on KCNI and KBBN, where thinking like the DJ could win you cash. No trivia, no right or wrong answers. Just 5 questions and a growing jackpot.
Hey everyone, Jeremy here. I get it, it's scary to think about matching the minds of our staff, but the cash is going to make it worth it.
Mind Match, coming soon to The Breakfast Show. Sign up to play on the contests page at sandhillsexpress.com.
And I want to give you a little heads up on if I get to answer questions.
Okay.
For the listeners out there. One of my answers will definitely be pottery wheel.
No matter what the question?
Yes.
Okay.
If they ask me, is the sky blank, I'm going to say pottery wheel.
Okay.
At least once.
There you go.
All right. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you want to get entered, which that's what you want to do, get in the queue, head to sandhillsexpress.com and click the contest button or the Mind Match logo for full details and get yourself signed up. It's all brought to you by Gateway Motors and the Garden Center. All right. There we go. That's my promos and nonprofit stack complete.
Okay.
I got to get that
Good
one.
job.
I got to get that one out of here. It doesn't belong here, that 4-county prom closet thing.
Hey, here's another job opportunity for you. This is through Power Solutions. They're growing, and they're looking for a reliable diesel shop support technician to join their group. Role is hands-on, essential to keeping the shop running smoothly. Mechanical experience certainly a plus, but a strong work ethic, attention to detail, and a willingness to learn is what matters most. Also looking for a parts manager to support their shop and their Vermeer dealership. This role, again, is hands-on, vital to the shop running smoothly. Computer skills are a must, and lifting is a requirement for the parts manager, 50 to 100 pounds on average, they say. There will be office time and time when you're on your feet getting and organizing parts. A willingness to help maintain and grow their parts department will be essential to the position. Competitive wages, vacation, health care benefits, a retirement plan, all part of their package. For more details or to apply, you can call 872-5524 or email office.powersolution@gmail.com.
A reminder, we'll be giving away a $25 gift card in honor of our Love Local promotion today before we close the breakfast show to Lines Appliance. Oh, that will be a good one.
Hi, I'm Roxanne Converse-Whiting, Director of Community Education at Gothenburg Health. Our team continues to be committed to supporting you through every stage of life. Well Ahead means providing advanced specialty services and everyday wellness. You're never alone in caring for yourself or the people you love. We're here to walk beside you, offering expert providers, modern services, and a commitment to complete wellness. Your health matters today, tomorrow, and for the years to come. Gothenburg Health, well ahead.
8:48 is your time. Thanks for listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. We appreciate you each and every day, and especially on a Monday. And for some folks, this is a holiday, President's Day. And remember that the mail won't be moving. Courthouse is closed. Judicial Center is closed. Some of your governmental things will not happen today. And so some of you have some time off, and some of you don't. One of those people that don't is in our studio right now. Scotty is here from Custer County Economic Development. How you doing?
I'm good. That's because I work for a slave driver like you. When we saw you in Tumbleweed on Saturday, Jake said, "Oh no, your boss just walked in." I was like,
well,
what?
I probably shouldn't tell you this, especially on the air, but I don't consider myself your boss. But part of the team, and there is a meeting today, monthly meeting, and some big things coming up.
Mm-hmm.
This meeting kind of sets things up, and then the survey. Joan and I sit down and did the survey yesterday, kind of looked over and talked about it. And you have a lot of members that are working on that. So.
Yes. It's been a process deploying that survey to over 300 people. So I've kind of done it in stages, and the first link that I sent out didn't work, as if I wasn't nervous enough about sending it to all those people. So we got that mitigated, and I got it resent out to everybody. So if you have any issues, please reach out via email or give me a call. But yeah, we've got that survey, the strategic planning survey.
Mm-hmm.
So asking for input on what everybody feels is the top, 7 to 10 things that we need to be focusing on. If you own a business, we kind of want some insight on your business and anything that you're struggling with that way. Housing, what types of housing are important, just kind of helps us set some really focused goals, so that I'm not just swimming around in the dark trying to throw darts at what I think would be most important. We need to get input from folks across the county. So we didn't just send it to our members this time. I sent it to several other boards, the county supervisors, all the school boards in Custer County, hospital boards in Callaway and Broken Bow, and then also all the city and village boards.
Nice.
So you've been CC'd on a lot of emails lately.
I have. I've seen your name a lot. One of the things I liked about the survey was that it also asked about what are some of the strengths of Custer County. It wasn't just what's wrong with Custer County, what do we need to fix. It was about recognizing what we have, and I like that part.
Yes. They call that a SWOT analysis, so strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. So it's I guess kind of a core thing with strategic planning and economic development. What are some strengths that we have? What are some opportunities that we are missing to build on those strengths? But I also think it's important to be proactive with some of your weaknesses and recognize our threats. I mean, we've seen that recently in other communities and our community with, say a large employer closing.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to have some things in our tool belt to be ready for when things like that happen.
Yeah. So that will be used later in March.
Mm-hmm.
And some work will be done on that to give you direction and give you an idea of where you should concentrate on different subjects on.
Yes.
And then I know you're probably have some things in the back of your mind that you already know we need to pay attention to as well. So,
yeah. We have several action items on our agenda today. So a lot of them are kind of just smaller housekeeping things, but I'm really excited to wrap up several things and then go into this strategic plan. And we're going to sit down with our executive committee and just, dial in, and I'm ready to just execute whatever direction you guys want me to go. I'm also excited about the fact that we're in a really good financial position, that we do have some funds that we can put to work, and we have some funds that we've already put to work this year. We've approved some loans to do some housing development incentives and things like that, and so I feel really good about where we're at right now.
I thought one of the things with the survey was, in the strength side of things, and you would probably any survey in this area, probably in rural Nebraska, would be strong. Strong things would be agriculture.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, we have a strong ag factor here, but we also have an ag business world out there that's little rough right now for your row crop farmers and your grain farmers and so forth. Cattle side, pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Real good, actually.
If you're diversified, you're doing okay. But if you're all on row crops, and then, with Arrow Seed closing, some of those farmers that were diversified, you and I had this conversation last week, in the seed production side, they're wondering where they're at with that. Sounds like they're going to keep most of those contracts here locally, which is a good thing. But and it doesn't just affect the farmers and those families. You see it kind of filter down to some of our other small businesses that say are, it's the wife of a farmer or something like that, sometimes when there's not supplemental income on one side or the other, if it's retail, they're hurting too.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty common for farmers to have one of them have a job in town, or there are what I call BD farmers.
Yeah.
Who like to farm as much as they can while they work at BD, which is a great combination. But yeah, it's a little tough out there, and you see the residual from it. With Arrow Seed, I think Doug's story, they stated that they were going to keep the contracts they have with producers out here, and they'll still have staff here. So that's a good thing. Still be able to have those cover crops and those alternative crops.
Yes, but we went through the whole process of, you're making phone calls as soon as you hear that news, and we just have to figure out where our place is in that whole process. So I was happy to hear where it ended up, but we sure went through the gamut of bad to worse to what's going to happen now. So I'm happy with where it ended up.
Yeah, it ended up better than it could have, or what was first thought, and certainly we understand that maybe part of the job of economic development is to clear up things and make sure that they don't get distorted and get out of hand. But it's a good thing to hear that we're still going to have those contracts. So in the meeting today, I have a question for you, because I'm going to be running my first meeting, and I had dreams about it the last couple of nights.
No, Dave.
Yeah, I wasn't sleeping too good. I had a dream where Jamie Anderson stopped me and gave me some instructions, but I couldn't figure out in my dream what I was doing wrong. That was very unsettling. But I want to ask if I can implement a new rule.
Okay.
Jamie always would say we're going to take a look at the minutes and ask for approval of the last meeting's minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to be able to ask questions of the members about the minutes themselves.
Oh, like a quiz a little bit to make sure they read them.
Yes.
I like that.
Let me know how that plays out, if you would.
Even better would be the financials.
Well, being a member for a while, I understand that sometimes you don't always get everything read. But that's part of the meeting, is explaining things if there are questions. Financials, usually the treasurer goes through that, and you'll go through some of that.
And I do always have them up on the board, so I try to scroll through them and see if there's any specific points I need to, touch on before we approve them. I always read them, if that makes anybody feel any better. And Caitlin is wonderful, so.
Yeah, I kind of figured you did, and I'm gonna do my diligence this afternoon before the meeting and read the minutes and the financials. I promise. Because if I'm going to ask questions, I got to know some of what's going on, right?
Well, but if they didn't read them, then you could ask whatever you wanted, and they wouldn't know any different.
You know what you could do? You could implement prize giveaways.
Oh,
you start asking questions, and if somebody answers it correctly, they win a prize.
You get a Jolly Rancher or something.
Yeah, I've got some in my pocket right now.
Yeah.
Or do I have the leeway to just say, you answered correctly. I think there'll be a $25 gift coupon at the bank you can go pick up.
Hey, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, you could. Dave could tie in his radio side of things, and you could look for sponsors
you
for your
go.
prizes.
I like it.
Yeah, there you go. There's economic development at its finest right there.
Well,
I like it.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'll probably just do what I'm supposed to do.
Well, I don't know if there's a supposed to.
Yeah.
I mean, we're a private corporation. We kind of make our own rules at times, but
I would if Chris Smith's there, I'd like to give him a hard time. But, that's just...
he needs it.
He does.
He absolutely needs it.
Yeah. So you have the meeting today, the survey coming up, and then working on that in March. How soon do you start working on those things? I think some of them you're already working on. But
Yeah. This is the first time I've gone through strategic planning on this side of the table.
Yeah.
I was involved with it as secretary on the board, and so, I remember us getting together and sharing, opinions and input and going over the data from the survey. I will be interested because I don't think we've not surveyed this many people in the past.
Mm-hmm.
But I hope several of them do that. A lot of the village clerks and stuff, I sent it to them and had them send it to their board, or if I could get email addresses, I sent it to the board directly. I really hope they take 10 minutes and give us some input from the far corners that, we don't always get to hear from them, and it's important to get perspective from different sectors of people. So, but essentially we'll break it down into the top 3 or 4 categories, and then probably set some goals of how we're going to achieve, achieve those goals over time. But the important thing with this, in my opinion, is there's going to be low-hanging fruit. So there will be short-term goals that we'll hit. But then we also set long-term goals. I mean, I'm even thinking 5, 7, 10 years down the road. Because in economic development, you talk about things like a rec center or a wellness center, that's a 10-year goal, really.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't just sit back and wait for it to develop itself. There's got to be a lot of things churning in the meantime.
Yeah.
And 10 years is hard for a lot of us on this board. We don't always have the patience for that. I'm one of those people. But it's important for us to feel like we have some measurables along the way, so that we do recognize that we are making progress towards those big, bold goals.
Yeah. And Wellness Fitness Center, honestly, has been talked about for many, many years in our communities. And that's a tough nut to crack. So you got to have a plan, and that's where you start with what you're doing.
Yeah, and I think about the impact of hosting these large youth events like the district wrestling. How many people were in town for that this weekend?
There were a lot.
I mean,
it was a full gym. I can guarantee you that.
So if we had another competition-sized gym and we could be hosting volleyball and basketball, larger events here. I mean, those people come to town, they spend money, they buy gas, and then they think, this town's really charming. I want to find another reason to come back here.
Right.
I hear that a lot. People say, we're always looking for excuses to come to Broken Bow. So I guess part of what I'm challenged with is making those excuses.
Good idea. Was there anything else this morning that you wanted to talk about?
I don't think so. We sent out a second round of invoices just for folks that maybe planned on paying it after the first of the year, but lost track of it since last November. I can totally understand that. So shout out another invoice, and if anybody has questions, feel free to contact Mackenzie or myself.
Okay. All right. Before we close, on more of a personal note, Meadow looked fantastic Saturday. We ran into you at Tumbleweed, as you mentioned, and she had a sparkly performance dress on. How'd it go?
Yes, it went really well. We do the Just for Kicks dance with Carly Mack, and there's been a lot of demand for that since she got it back up and going. Renee Girardin used to do it. I don't know if you remember. So we did a little dance for Valentine's Day for the residents up at Brookstone. It was adorable. So yeah, I don't know how she does it. I could from the first practice to when they did that dance, I'm like, there's no way these kids are going to learn this. and she can herd cats like nobody I've ever seen. So it was a lot of fun.
Well, Meadow looked really, really good. It looked like she was going to have a good time. So.
Yep.
All right. Well, we'll see you later today.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. We'll take a break, then we'll have some news for you.
Rise and shine.
All right. The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
Don't worry, they're not going anywhere. The Quilting Shack is excited to continue serving the community. Visit them in Broken Bow Wednesday to Friday 9 to 3 and Saturday through Tuesday by appointment. Just call 308-870-5091. Have you seen the new mystery boxes and bags and new material yet? Don't miss Sewing Day on the 21st of February. Perfect for learning sewing machine basics and going home with a completed project. The Quilting Shack in Broken Bow. Don't miss the updates flowing onto their Facebook page. Give them a follow.
Calling all cattlemen. We're Austrian Angus, and it's bull sale time. We invite you to our 25th annual production sale, Wednesday, February 18th at 1 p.m. at our ranch south of Ansley.
Selling will be 160 performance-tested, carcass-evaluated yearling Angus bulls.
Our bulls are big, growthy, and gentle. Also selling are 54 fancy registered yearling Angus heifers.
For more information and videos of this powerful offering, head on over to austrianangus.com.
Can't wait to see you at our ranch, Austrian Angus Ranch. Let's have a bull sale!
Hello, I'm Chris Smith, the Palmer Monument Company. There are many good reasons to pre-select your family memorial. During the months of January and February, we are giving you one more reason, our annual winter sale. Come and see us today, and when you bring the coupon from the newspaper, receive additional savings off our already reduced prices. Our goal is to assist you in selecting the memorial that best fits your family needs, and will save you money too, during the annual winter sale at Palmer Monument Company of Broken Bow in Lexington.
Spring is coming, and RTA's Hardware in Broken Bow is ready to help you green up those yards and keep them looking great all year long. They can help you with their 4-step program, letting you know the right schedule. From grass seed and fertilizers to weed control, lawn tools, and expert advice, RTA's has everything you need to grow a yard you'll love. Whether you're fixing bare spots or starting fresh, their friendly team is there to help. Call the store today for details on their 4-step program and get signed up. They have you and your lawns covered at RT Ace Hardware.
At the UPS store, we know being a small business owner means holiday time is still go time. Still get those orders shipped time. And still re-up on stamps and supplies time. That's why this upcoming holiday, while others close up shop, we'll be open. And happy to help you keep being unstoppable. Come into your local store today. Most locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours of operation may vary. See Center for details. The UPS store. Be unstoppable.
Jen, I didn't know you shopped here.
Hey, I'm hunting for something fresh for spring.
Oh, girl, skip them all. Jewelry Television has the best spring looks right now.
JTV, way ahead of you. Just hit up JTV.com yesterday, scored the cutest clover earrings, 2 tennis bracelets, and this gorgeous pearl ring.
Right now, new customers get $20 off any purchase of $99 or more at JTV.com.
Oh, and gold hoops and this turquoise bracelet.
Just a couple things, huh?
Maybe more than a couple.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. Investigators believe Nancy Guthrie's kidnapper purchased clothing and a backpack at Walmart. Correspondent Jonathan Vigliotti in Tucson.
Investigators have now been working with Walmart at local stores, reviewing surveillance video.
No sign of any movement in the 2-day-old partial government shutdown, with Democrats demanding major changes to ICE operations. CBS's Willie James Inman.
Some, like TSA officers, may be forced to work without a paycheck until President Trump and congressional Democrats strike a deal.
16-year-old Colt Gray's father goes on trial in Georgia today after his son allegedly brought an AR-15 style rifle to school and shot and killed 2 students and 2 teachers. CBS News legal contributor Caroline Polisi.
This is a cautionary tale for other parents out there that are buying their children's guns, that are aware that their child has potentially mental health issues.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, Here's Steve DeSager.
Tyler Reddick won the Daytona 500. Chase Elliott led late but crashed on the final lap and finished fourth. The race time was moved up an hour, so it finished just before the rain arrived. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. finished second. The winning car's co-owner is Michael Jordan. The NBA All-Star Game was in Los Angeles. It was won by the USA Stars team. The MVP was Anthony Edwards. It was a new format this year. 4 12-minute games were played. One team of international players, 2 teams of American players in a round-robin tournament. The NBA regular season resumes this Thursday. The NHL is off for Olympic break until Wednesday the 25th. At the Olympics on the ice, men's hockey for the USA won 5-1 over Germany to go to 3-0 in the tourney so far, winning their group. Canada 10-2 over France. U.S. women will face Sweden on Monday in a semifinal. And Colin Morikawa was the golf winner at Pebble Beach by 1 stroke.
Here's your weatherology forecast. A fire weather watch begins at noon tomorrow and remains in effect until 8 p.m. tomorrow night. Daytime highs approaching 72. Today, under mainly sunny skies, west winds around 5 miles per hour. Lows level off around 37. Tonight, mainly cloudy skies expected. Highs level off around 75. Tomorrow, mainly sunny. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
For over 100 years, Winquist Incorporated has been your local family-owned connection for quality automotive parts. The right battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, and more are ready to go home with you. Order online, swing by on Highway 2 in Broken Bow, or call. They look forward to serving you at Winquist Incorporated, your local Napa Auto Parts stop in Broken Bow.
9:09, 35 degrees outside now under a sunny sky. Winds calm, barometric pressure rising at 2983, humidity at 81%. High yesterday, 65 with an overnight low of 25. Sunset today at 6:13, sunrise tomorrow morning at 7:30. Still only 1/100th of an inch precipitation measured all of this month of February. As I remember, we had 13/100ths in the month of December. It is dry out there, as you well know. We have had some fires, and we certainly want to avoid any more if we can. So please be careful out there. We'll take a little music break, come back. Want to talk about the Sargent Public Schools, and they've got a job opening there that we want to tell you about. And as I mentioned earlier, we're going to be giving you a chance to win a $25 gift card to RT Ace Hardware. And we have a song request by the family of Kendry Selko in Sargent, in the Sargent area. So we'll take care of all of that as we go along here through the 9 o'clock hour. Here's Johnny Blue Skies. Blue skies here on The Breakfast Show. I want to make a correction. We're going to be giving away a $25 gift card to Lines Appliance this morning. I believe I said Ace Hardware, but they're in the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
That's the only excuse I can come up with. But Lines Appliance have a lot of really good deals going on right now. As a matter of fact, we're going to tell you about them in just a little bit. Before we do that, though, we want to tell you about the Sargent Public Schools. They are accepting applications for a food service manager and a head cook for the 2026-2027 school year and beyond, and they're seeking a well-qualified, dependable, and student-focused individual to lead their school nutrition program and continue providing high-quality meals for their students and staff. The food service manager head cook is responsible for planning, preparing, and serving nutritious meals in compliance with the Nebraska Department of Education and the USDA school nutrition guidelines. This position provides leadership within the kitchen and plays a key role in maintaining a positive, safe, and efficient food service environment. Interested candidates should submit an application, resume, and references to Byron Olson Jr., Superintendent, at, and here's the address, email address, Byron, BYRON.Olson, OLSEN, at sargentpublicschools.org. Or you can use traditional mail and mail it to the Sargent Public Schools, Post Office Box 366, Sargent, Nebraska 68874.
All right. Well, coming up this week, it'll be the third Thursday of the month, and that means it'll be time to sip and shop at Rustic and Red in Cozad. They do this every third Thursday of the month. So this Thursday, they'll host their sip and shop at Rustic and Red in downtown Cozad. They'll be open from 10 to 7 that day, running sales and a chance to register for their door prize. Plus, everyone gets a valuable coupon to use on their next visit. Sipping usually starts at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Their store will be open from 10 until 7 this Thursday, so be listening for more details on Sip and Shop coming up this week in Cozad.
All right, thank you very much, Brent. Hello out to Shelby. Shelby Holland Forrester has been dropping some notes here, and we'll, Shelly, not get your request today, but I'll see if I can round that up for you tomorrow. Thanks for listening. We appreciate it, and it's good to hear from you. All right, we're going to give you a chance to win a $25 gift card in honor of our Love Local promotion to Lines Appliance. And this is the time where you really want to go in and check out things going on there. They have all your Amana, Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid appliances. But also don't forget that Brent carries televisions, vacuum cleaners, coolers, KitchenAid mixers, crock pots, patio heaters, grills, and the pellets to fuel them. So they can save you time and money right there. Shop local at Lines Appliance. And they offer delivery service and installation and can service your appliances should you need repairs. Lines Appliance at 720 South C Street in Broken Bow. Good group of guys there. They'll take care of you after the sale, which is so important in all of these areas that were mentioned that they're making sales on.
Yes.
So the question is, if you were listening earlier for the Mind Match program, the Mind Match game, when I get a chance to answer questions, no matter what the question is, what is my answer going to be? If you know, call us at 872-2801. That's kind of a tough question, but if you were listening earlier, no, the phone is ringing now,
yeah,
so I think
there
we'll
you
be
go.
all right. Thanks for listening to the radio. We'll give this person a chance to answer the question next.
Throughout the growing season, you're tasked with making tough choices, starting with the seed, reading all that trial data, and when you do plant that smart decision, how you'll protect it, well, that's an easy choice. The soybean herbicide portfolio from Corteva Agriscience. With products like Inversa herbicide, you'll complement your Enlist system with residual protection to tackle the season's toughest weed challenges. See how a program approach can help you protect every acre at soyherbicides.corteva.us.
Farming comes with trade-offs. An extra pass means dinner in the cab. An early morning becomes a late night. Unnecessary restrictions turn into headaches. But when you make Enlist herbicides the foundation of your herbicide program, the trade-offs will be in your favor. Effective weed control that's ready to work when you are. Flexible tank mix options and neighbor-friendly applications, all without the need to jump through hoops. See what you'll gain with America's most trusted herbicide system protecting your Enlist E3 soybean fields at Enlist.com.
And we have Don Walmsley on the air. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir, to you.
Well, thank you. We're very polite to one another. That's good.
It's Monday morning.
That's true. That's true. So here's the question: if you would get to play the mind match game in March, and you were answering the questions, the same questions I had been given, there's one I'm going to give. What would it be?
Well, I got part of it. I'm hoping it's pinwheel or something like that.
Well, it's close enough.
Close,
it's a
yeah.
pottery wheel.
Pottery wheel.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, pottery wheel. Because you remember the movie. What was the movie, Brent?
Yeah, Don, have you ever seen the movie Ghost from back in, the early 90s?
Yes, sir, the pottery wheel.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah, all that mud was flying around, and it was romantic, and had the music going.
Oh, my gosh, I tell you, it was just crazy.
It sure was.
Yes.
Well, for your
good times, good old times.
Old times, and good. For your knowledge today, we're putting your name on this coupon or gift card to Lions Appliance. Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. I need a filter for my refrigerator, so that's going to work out great.
Hey, wonderful.
Great deal. Well, thanks for listening.
You bet. Thank you, guys.
All right, that's our winner today. Thank you, Don. All right, this was sent to us, a request, and this is something we want to do for the family, the Selko family in Sargent. And I don't know how many of you folks out there, this is not it. This is a little bit difficult, but it needs to be done because when they had the benefit for Kendry, it was probably about 2 years ago over in Sargent. My wife and I attended and made a donation, and the Selkos were wonderful and sent out thank you cards. And I got a card with Kendry's picture on it, and I put it in my office right to my left up on the windowsill. So I looked at it every day, and honestly, when I was maybe getting to a point where I was a little frustrated with the day or thinking, oh, poor Dave, I look up and there Kendry was smiling at me in that picture with her sparkling eyes and that wonderful smile. I just love this picture. And she has shown everybody how to fight with grace and dignity as a 12-year-old. That's unimaginable. But I know from talking to people who know the family that she really fought it with those things, grace, dignity, and a smile and those sparkles in her eyes. So the family would like us to play the song that we have lined up here for you. And it was one of her favorites, I believe, Fire of Amy Dine. And then she also had one that I think they'll be playing at the funeral service tomorrow, which was her favorite from Skillet. And you probably are familiar with Skillet. And this is a kind of a Christian tune called Lions. Mm-hmm. And I think they both represent, what we all want to be. We all want to be like Kendry and set that example that she has set as a 12-year-old. So we're going to just play them back to back for you and close the show that way. And our hearts go out to the family. But I know you have a hero in your family as well.